Wait, I have a very interesting adult question that I will call Where is the line? But first, let me do my intro. I watch a new film every other day. Follow along for recommendations and reviews. Today, I just finished watching a short film titled A Happy Ending that is showing on Zikoko's YouTube channel as part of their Zikoko Life series. It is the final one and it is my favorite one from this part two of the series. But let me just jump right into my question. As I said, it is called Where is the line? If you're a masseuse and a senator is asking you to give them a happy ending, do you consider giving a happy ending as a masseuse adult work or not? And now that's my first question. That is literally, do you think this is the same as doing a shower? Question. Also, if you are then a waitress, for example, and you know that the men in this restaurant, when they touch you inappropriately, they have the tendency to tip you more, and you let it happen. Are you in a place to judge a person that is giving happy endings for doing adult work? Where is the line? Where is the line? Where is the line between, like, what constitutes adult work? Is it anytime that somebody touches you inappropriately and exchanges money, or that you do that, like you touch somebody inappropriately, quote unquote, and get money in return? Is that what we call adult work, or are there tiers to adult work? Where is the line? This film asked that question for me. And the film is about this girl who comes from Mocha to the city to come and work in a spa. She can't work for spa. And it's just so funny how massage business in Nigeria don't, it be like say turn code word for adult work for Ashawo. It is very fun. Me and my brother were talking about this just the other day when we saw like a poster for this massage place close to our house. And we were just like, it's so crazy how sometimes the massage don't turn something else for Nigeria. And anyways, it is about that, and then the girl meets a client and her life basically just goes on a journey. It is a short film, like 35 minutes. I had such a good time watching it because it's short, simple, but really like it's a good conversation starter. The cast does well. It stars this girl named Ifeoma Obinwa that plays Tatiana. She did a fantastic job. Ruby Okezie is in this film, and Njemanze, Nonso Odogwu, and they all did fantastic. You should definitely go and check out this film. As I said, it is short, sweet, and a good conversation starter. Now, if you have watched it and ready to come and talk about it with spoilers, because I have some other things to talk about in the spoiler section, then spoilers ahead in 3, 2, 1. Let us go. All right, now we're in the spoiler section. Please, if you're going to write a comment that has spoilers, just write spoiler alert before you write your comment so that we don't spoil it for people that have not yet watched it. All right, let's start this film really highlights the consequences of being a sugar baby. Because from the moment when he tells her to like quit her job, that I'll be paying you on a monthly basis, I said, hey, now so you don't start, because he's now trying to become her only source of income. And that now breeds reliance. You're not like her one and only. And then after that, this man is going all out. He gets her an apartment. He's paying for her sister's school fees, like all these things. The issue, and we see it first, of course, when it comes up, is when she now thinks that she's pregnant and she goes to her boss, which, by the way, that boss was the waiting in Yola, they call area assistant. They give her advice, so you go give her this one. Tell her saying go use them, otherwise you go close your leg. Like I was like, oh, I guess you're the area sister here. So basically, when it's now time for them to get intimate again, she proposes the idea of protection. And he's like, I don't want to use that. In that moment already, I'm like, if this man insists on and says he does not want to do it, what are you going to do, girl? Because he's your benefactor. And this is already the issue because your agency is gone when you're in a situation like this. Now, he now says, okay, I'm going to use the protection. After they get intimate, you realize that he didn't even use the protection at all. And the minute she even says, like, why didn't you tell me? He's like, are you raising your voice at me? I said, this is the issue. Like, and the thing about these powerful people sometimes and these sugar daddies in this situation, there's such an entitlement spirit because you now even see the girl's friend where no say she won't do this thing with you. You now tell this girl that you're with, the 30, that go and get me your friend Ginika. Now, Ginika too, I'm like, okay, girl, you don't really have to say yes, but I guess she's also, again, their hands are tied. It also is just highlighting really how the economic state of a place can put people in these precarious situations because you can see that these girls, they have their dreams and this money is going to go a long way. And it just puts you in this position because even Ginika, I can see she does not want to do it. Even in the bed, she's already like, 32, and the first minute that Tati says, I am uncomfortable, and she really means it, that my friend is uncomfortable as well, you see the man switch on her. Your own don't they get too much, or you can't they go, and he just kicks her out to the curb. Although, let me tell you that when he's kicking Tati out, I'm like, Ginika, why don't you follow your friend? So at that point, I'm even thinking that Ginika wants to like maybe now just take the guy as her own, because I'm like, why are you not following your friend? When Ginika now comes back and she's like, why did you just leave me there? I was like, oh, I guess Tati did just leave you because in my mind I was like, why did you follow her? But then when she's like, why did you leave me? I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, why you did like that for bed now? You have start. Why can't they come? You know, what did you think of that part? I thought it was so interesting. But anyways, at the end, they've both had it, and they say, you know what, I can't do this sugar baby lifestyle. Let us just go and open a nice small intercontinental restaurant, and then the film ends. Again, I like that this film just really highlighted again the sad realities of being a sugar baby. If you've watched this, I'm very curious to know what you think about this. So please let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section. Also, if you've watched this whole video and you have no idea who I am, my name is VDK. I'm the curator of the VDK Film Club, where every other day we watch something new and we just about it like we've done today. Follow along. All right. Until the next film that I watch and the next video that I make, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.